Curse you, Pigma. Why'd you run to such a vile place?
This colony's supposed to be a hideout for all sorts of criminals.
Don't you idiots know? This is part of Lord O'Donnell's territory.
Hey, who let you in? This is the Star Fox team. We're here for a hog named Pigma. We don't want trouble.
We don't know about no Pigma or any other fool. And now we know you're Star Fox, you ain't going nowhere. Come on, you lazy scum. Let's skin this fox and his whole crew. Get more guys up here. Come on.
Hey, I got a message from my dad. It's about the core memory that Pigma nabbed. He says it might contain the location of the Aperoid homeworld. We've got to get it back, no matter what.
Gateway initiation detected. Enemy force increasing.
Even if we pound them, this is going to become a war of attrition. Gotta do something about those transfer gateways. Okay, Slippy and I will wipe out the transfer gateways at the hideout.
Understood. Falco and Crystal, deal with those battleships outside.
All right, leave space to us.
Be careful, Fox.
You too, Crystal. This is Fox. I've made it inside. How are things on your end, Slippy?
I made it too.
Okay, let's get this operation started.
Falco, look. There, a battleship.
And here we go!
What's cracking, people? Anansi here, and welcome back to Star Fox Assault. In the last one, we oh yeah, last time we investigated a stress call at the Katina outpost, only to have it be a asteroid trap that you know, we barely escaped. We almost had another core memory for what we needed for the main plot when the murderous thieving backstabbing traitor known as Pigma Dengar showed up and you know, essentially stole it. And now we trapped into this outpost by a Lord O'Donnell. For those of you guys who are familiar with pure Star Fox lore, you'll know that's the same O'Donnell, known as Wolf O'Donnell. For those of you who know anything about Smash Bros, specifically Brawl and Ultimate, then you know exactly who that is. He's essentially the rival to Fox. Even though I think he's been around since Fox's dad, I want to say. But yeah, anyway, yeah. So yeah, this leg of the story is just focused on us getting back the core memory that Pigma stole, and it's actually pretty well handled too. Now that I mention it.
It's me, Fox.
Dang.
It's me, Fox.
Dang, Slippy, you're getting kind of killer there. Got a sniper rifle here. So the sniper rifle in this game, you have to be in scope mode in order to do any damage to it.
The machine gun's not working on that enemy.
Fox, are you alright?
There we go. Yeah, so certain enemies will not be phased by the
You can use a sniper rifle to pick off foes.
what's the word for here? Will not be phased by your basic equipment, by your by like basic fire, like the blaster, basic shots, and the machine gun. You need like the Gatling gun to do any kind of rapid fire damage, and you need let's see, I think, yeah, there we go. So we do that right there, just like that. The sniper's a one-hit kill, by the way. So yeah, just keep that in mind when you use it. At least on this difficulty, I think on higher difficulty you need like 2 shots, I want to say. And you better get used to using a sniper rifle now because it's going to bite you in the butt later if you're not. Get over here. Over here. Okay. It's out of range. Let's go. Where was I at again? Right. Okay. So, yeah, we are now pretty much invading Wolf O'Donnell's hideout. And there's something I want to bring up now that we're here, and I've gone a decent bit about mentioning it, and that's the character design. I mentioned it, I think, earlier. I want to say last part, at the end of it, I mentioned the character design. And I do like the new designs for the characters. Mostly, I still prefer Fox's design from pretty much Brawl. I think Star Fox's Brawl design is amazing. Okay. Okay. Not what I meant to do.
Are you okay, Fox?
Getting shot pretty hard there.
The blaster is not working on that enemy.
Charge shot. And there we go. See, this one spawns another one, doesn't it? Yes, it does.
Destruction of transfer device confirmed.
Listen up, Scott. We protect the elevator to the end.
Fox, there are new enemies on the space front. We're being overrun here. Blast
Okay.
the space fighters.
The enemy
So-
fighters are too strong. Help,
So-
Fox!
So every now and then you're going to need to hop into, you're going to have mission where you need to hop into a vehicle or something to take down reinforcements and whatnot. I think some missions actually, I want to say they fail you if you, yeah, there we go. I think they failed you if you let a bar get too high. So we're going to go ahead and pretty much solve this problem. Even though Falco's our ace pilot here. Which, by the way, okay, so I'm all over the place right now. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do let's go ahead and get one thing out of the way here. Character design. Okay, so I really do like the character design of Star Fox as always. Do I prefer other ones? Yes. But what I don't mind the jumpsuit design at all on certain characters. I think for Slippy and Crystal, it works very well. And we'll get to Crystal in a second. Trust me, we will get to that one in a second. But for Fox, I still prefer. I prefer other designs for Fox, like well, pretty much any Smash Bros. Design, really. Just because it makes more sense to me, you know. He imitates his dad a little bit more. He has a a kind of relaxed light suit look going for him, and I think that just works out better.
That's it, Fox.
But Crystal's design I like, but I have to wonder, why did they make her so sexy? Like, at the risk of sounding like a creep, or at least sounding very, very weird, Crystal be banging, you know? And alright, the go into a 4-week story. Duh. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm sitting here looking at this, and I'm like, between her, Lola Bunny, I think, like, there's a couple other ones, like Princess Sally, and I think, like, Peg Pete's, I want to say. What were people in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s, like, into? It's like, I guess I guess the idea was that they wanted to do something. Well, I mean, honestly, I really don't know. I honestly do not know. It's like, I guess if you're working on projects like this for a long period of time, I guess you want something interesting to look at. But I mean, you're working on kids' cartoons essentially, and you're working on furry creatures. You know, I mean, did no one sit here and ask themselves, what's going on? Like, why does she look so banging? And I believe a recent interview came out that said,
These fellas may be more dangerous than Oikoning's army.
oh, interesting observation there, Peppy. But yeah, no, I mean, it's like, okay, I think, I want to say there's a dual laser around here somewhere. I'm going to need a little firepower here. There we go. I see it. But yeah, I mean, it's like, and I ain't judging it. That's your thing. That's your thing. Go ahead and do your thing. I ain't gonna judge you for it. But I have to wonder. But even you have to admit, yeah, what was going on? Like a lot of these designs, they seem pretty unnecessary for what they were working on. I remember I saw an interview a while ago that said that, I want to say, if it wasn't Miyamoto, it was somebody else working on this, or at least being an advisor to this, who said that they wanted to add a little bit more sex appeal into Star Fox, because I mean, for the first, not counting the recently released Star Fox 2, which went unreleased for like 20 some odd years, there weren't any female characters. There just weren't any female characters in the Star Fox universe. At all. And then, you know, Star Fox 2 came out and Faye and Miyu came out, but they never got released, so that really wasn't a thing. Let's go ahead and just knock out the rest of these,
Use your bombs wisely.
the rest of these, space fighters. There's a couple more left. There we go. And then Crystal comes along and just blows the door wide open for everybody. And in her second outing, I don't know, she's wearing this skin-tight jumpsuit that's like... It's like, I'm not going to say it's making me feel some kind of way, but it's making me feel some kind of way, you know what I'm saying? And it's a wonder that the furry community kind of came into play at that point. I think a lot of people attribute Princess Sally to it, but to the rise of that community. But me personally, I think Crystal kicked it off. I think there's even a month, like, in terms of that community dedicated to her. I want to say there is. I remember I saw a fan art picture, I want to say, a few years ago that said something. I think it was this fan art picture where I think it was like two. I want to say Miyu and Faye. It might have been some other female characters. I honestly don't know anymore. And they were confronting Crystal, and they were like, "What do you want?" And they go, I forget what the exact one is. I'm not gonna lie. And they pretty much say the month that she's dedicated to, and I think they have the entire month is just I think there's one guy like an entire month where it's just
All right, Fox. Only 3 transfer devices left.
where it's just what's the word I'm looking for here? Where it's just these girls going at Crystal, trying to take her down a peg. But yeah, no, I mean, it's like, with Star Fox Adventure, you can make the argument that, oh, okay, it was, it's rare, they don't really give a dang. I think a lot of, from my understanding, I've seen a lot of British entertainment over sexualized female characters. Excuse me, back in the day a lot. I mean, if you've seen Comfort's Bad Fur Day, you would know that Rare is no stranger to sexualizing furry characters like out the wazoo. Well, I won't say furry characters, but non-human characters. I mean, they are no stranger to it. You know what I mean? Also, can I give special mention to the voice acting? I know I said earlier that it's like, okay, it's gonna be hit or miss for some people. I love it. It's so over the top and hammy. It's like I can't be mad at it, you know.
The things get dicey. Use a barrier.
Okay, so your barrier is pretty much your smart bomb for boss in terms of how you deploy it. You press B, and what it will do is it will absorb damage for you. It absorbs all incoming damage for you, making some of these ground fights easier if you're having a hard time. But like smart bombs, they're hard to come by, but they do respawn. So if you know where they are, you can always just use that to your advantage. So we gotta go up to the top floor here. But yeah, no, I mean that's something you can do. And we got Andros crates here. Makes sense. Andros did hire Star Wolf in 64, and I want to say, well, they were originally supposed to be introduced in Star Fox 2, but development problems and whatnot. I believe that kept us of their introduction got pushed back to Star Fox 64.
Looks like the other devices are in a higher area.
There must be an elevator. Find one.
Don't mind me. Cycling through weapons here. I'm cycling through weapons using A. So yeah. We'll get about the character design in a second here. I want to mention that on higher difficulties you have more what's the word for it? You have more targets to destroy and enemies have more health. So that's something to keep in mind if you plan on doing higher difficulties. There we go. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead and head on up, and I believe we get ambushed up here, I want to say. Excuse me, guys, coming through. Don't mind me. Just got excuse me, coming through. Excuse me, everybody, calm down. Everybody, calm down.
Enemy ambushes.
Bazooka. Okay. Okay, everybody, stay calm. I said stay calm. Everybody, stay calm. Everything's gonna be just fine. Don't mind the bullets coming your way.
The things get dicey. Use a barrier.
Am I out of Yes, I am. Okay, so let's grenade. Wait. Yeet. 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 It's gonna keep eating grenades here until one of them takes.
You can use a sniper rifle.
Oh, that worked. Excuse me? Coming through? Coming through?
Oh, enemy reinforcements have hit the space pods.
Okay. Okay, now she's a sensor boss there.
Destruction of transfer device confirmed.
That's
Oh,
it,
nice.
Fox. Only one transfer device left.
Machine gun. Excuse me, guys, coming through. Excuse me, coming through. Excuse me. I only have so many bullets, people. I only have so many bullets. But yeah, no, I mean, and beyond the character design, the design of the classic elements, like, okay, Gatling gun.
Well done. This means we can take control of the hideout.
You fools! What are you idiots up to now?
Boss, you're here!
That you, Wolf?
You're on my turf now. Watch your step, Fox.
I think I'll torment you a bit before I cook you.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Panther, and all who see my rose meet death.
We're just here for Pigma, okay? Shut your traps and hand him over.
Pigma? Don't know anything about Pigma. But there is one thing. I'm owed an apology, and I will have it.
Essentially, yeah, for invading his turf. So Panther's a new character introduced.
That's easy to say after all you've done. Enough talk. Let's settle this, Fox.
By the way, can I just say, the Star Wars theme is up there among the greatest themes of all time. In terms of like gaming music, I love it so much. I actually have it on my iPod. I'm not ashamed to admit that, along with like One Winged Angel, the entire Halo soundtrack. Oh man. Oh crap. I didn't want to quickly shut down. So
You're in charge of gaining control of the hideout.
Understood. Leave it to me, Fox.
I'm gonna go ahead and help Crystal out here. So
Come on, Fox. Get moving.
I'm on it. Calm down. But yeah, no. So Panther is a new character introduced in Star Fox
Real trouble.
Assault.
Nice work, Fox.
And he has no rival character. Like in Star Fox 64, the Star Wolf team consisted of Wolf, Leon Kowalski, I believe, Pigma Dengar, and Andrew Oinkeny. And each of those characters would have a specific character they go after. Leon would go after Falco, like that would be his rival character he would go after, you know? Pigma would go after Peppy because Peppy and Pigma, as well as Fox's dad, was on the original Star Fox team. And he wants to settle accounts with Peppy. Wolf was after Fox, obviously, and Oinkeny, being the weakest member of the team, like the worst flyer, he would go after Slippy because he wants someone to pick on. So that's something to keep in mind. And depending on who you destroyed in the encounters which you had with Star Wolf, which would be random encounters, by the way, one would flee if you didn't kill them all, and they would come back to haunt you.
What do you think I am?
And they fly a Wolfen, which is essentially Wolf's version of the R-Wing, which is what we're flying. Now, fun fact, the R-Wing was designed by Slippy's dad, I believe, and Andros. Back when Andros wasn't a crazy psychotic murderer. So Andros took the R-Wing design and he made the Wolfen for Wolf. And that's what they're flying right now. And they're redesigned for this game. I'm gonna say it right now. Of all the redesigns, in terms of like the classic designs, like the Great Fox, not gonna lie, I am still kind of partial to the old Great Fox, but the new one has grown on me. And the R-Wings, I'm still gonna like the older designs. Specifically, I'm going to enjoy the designs out of the 64 remake on the DS. But the Wolfen in this game is it's better than the classic. I don't care if that's a hot take or not. It is way better than the classic Wolfen in my opinion. And I wish they would have kept it around going forward. And I hope that that they do bring it back because it is a wonderful looking design. It still looks like the classic Wolfen. It's just the angles are more emphasized. It's more dangerous looking for all intents and purposes. Go ahead and charge up this shot here. And the fun thing about it is that if you play multiplayer enough, I think you have to play like 100 hours of multiplayer, you unlock the Wolfen as a unlockable ship along with the R-Wing. I've never done it because I've never played multiplayer. Just never have.
What do you think I am?
I think like three charge shots pretty much kill these guys instantly. Oh,
That's the end of it.
I won't say instantly. It kills it kills them pretty quickly. But yeah, no. As a result of Oinkeny going off doing his own thing and Pigma, I guess not being part of a Wolf team because he's not here. Wolf had to recruit a new wingman just so he could be up to snuff with Star Fox's team. Because Star Fox still has technically 5 flyers. Now you may be wondering, oh well, I mentioned all the characters that they go after with regards to.
What's the problem? You done already?
with regards to individual characters in the original games. So who does Panther go after? Well, Panther doesn't go after anyone in particular, but he does have a very interesting quirk in terms of who he has his eyes on. Also, if you look at Panther's Wolfen in the in-game models, that rose on his Wolfen is on the in-game Wolfen inside, not on the in-game model. You have to get up real close to see it, but it's there. So yeah. Yeah, no, I'm still torn on the Arwen designs, and overall, I think the redesigns for the characters are pretty good. Like, Wolf's design in Assault is amazing. You want to see a better model of Wolf's design in play Brawl. Play Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but they use Wolf's Star Fox Assault design in that game.
Fox, you're being tailed.
I'm well aware, puppy, I'm well aware. I got a mini-map. Go ahead and take care of some of these annoying flyers, because the luck flyers are... Excuse me, Wolf!
Now you've done it.
But yeah, no, I mean... It's just a nice little dichotomy, and I like how they work that into the classic games, which is something that is missing in Assault. You only really get it in like these little dogfight segments, and that's about it, you know. There you are.
Don't mess with me, Fox. Go down, Fox.
Okay, so one thing to note about this fight, and this is one thing I kind of wish they would have worked on a little bit more. And admittedly, it was a problem in the in 64, but they kind of made it a little bit more aggressive. The Star Wolf team will not go past a certain area in the game. Here, they won't. In the 64, I believe they would actually actively chase you down if you're shooting down one of their guys.
There are enemies behind you. Do a loop.
Okay, where is he? Come on, Bob. Come on, Wolf. Missed him. And with that, I believe we're pretty much... Come on.
Don't mess with me, Fox.
Come on. But yeah, no, there's a lot going on in the Star Fox universe. It's a shame that much like Metroid, it doesn't get a lot of love. I think the last Star Fox game to come out was Star Fox Zero, and it did not get a lot of great reviews. I remember when those reviews came out.
Can't believe I get beat.
Nice going, Fox. That's the end of our operation.
That's enough for now, Fox.
Come on, Wolf. Enough of this. Just hand over Pigma already.
Pigma's no longer part of Star Wolf. And if he'd shown his filthy hide here, my men would have driven him out.
But then where did Pigma go?
Ah, the lovely Crystal. Words do you no justice. I am Panther Coroso. Here's to us. Ow.
Huh? Who's this idiot?
Quiet, bird.
What was that?
Forget him. Look, just tell us where Pigma is.
How can I resist this beauty? I believe the comm record will point you toward Vicina.
You talk too much. Panther, Leon, let's go. Remember this, Fox. Star Wolf will take you down one day.
All ships are home. That was some reunion, huh?
I would have been happy not seeing that face again.
Yeah, I believe I got in a badge. I would have said, I think Falco or Peppy would have said something. But yeah, no, with that, we're going to call it a part there. If anybody asks, I don't know what Wolf's deal with Fox is. I think he just has a thing. I think he's just out to get him. Or it could be one of those friendly rivalry things. It's one of the better done ones in the series, in game. But yeah, with that, we're going to call it a part here. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome, and I'll catch you later.